What's up, guys? It's your girl Shalina with Shalina Speaks, and I want to talk to you about this serious news story that I came across. It's really heartbreaking, and I really can't believe all of the different failures in the system that happened with this. And I'm talking about the case of Naziah Harris, the 13-year-old young lady out of the city of Detroit. I just can't believe the magnitude of systematic failures that happen here. Um, the gentleman Jarvis Butts, is being who has been charged with various different things, which we'll get into, had a huge criminal history, a violent criminal history. He had a actual assault history. He was on the Michigan ex offenders list. He had, I think it was two felony charges with a weapon. With a pew pew. There was just so many different things that there were telltale signs that he in fact shouldn't have been out and about and around kids, especially with the criminal actual misconduct. That whole thing is just crazy. So let's go ahead and get into the story of what happened. So, Naziah Harris, a 13-year-old girl from Detroit, went missing on January 9th in 2024 after she was last seen getting off of her school bus. Her disappearance and subsequent murder investigation led to the arrest and charging of Jarvis Butts, a 41-year-old man from Highland Park, with the first degree premeditated murder, second degree criminal actual conduct, and child actual abusive material. That's a lot. That in itself is a lot. But when you get into the rest of the story, it's just so much more that piles on. So Naziah was reported missing on the she was reported missing the day after she was last seen. Her social media accounts went quiet and she did not return home from school. Butts was charged with multiple counts related to Naziah's case, including murder and actual assault. He was also accused of actual assault offenses involving two other girls, one now 20 and another one now 13, from separate incidents dating back to 2012 and 2015, respectively. So, like I just said, there was some records that was in there, you know what I mean? In his record, there were some things that he did. He should not have been around anyone. You know what I'm saying? Any child. And then they're saying it's alleged that Butts had groomed Naziah since 2022, leading to her pregnancy, which he tried to cover up by even looking into things like abortions and even methods such as drinking red antifreeze, which is just dangerous. So don't ever try that, guys. Don't ever try that. So on top of that, the text messages revealed that Butts and Naziah had communicated on the day that she disappeared. They were in fact planning to meet up, but Butts was seen with her after school and they visited Ypsilanti before returning to Detroit. Police found clothing believed to be Naziah's near River Ridge, where Butts was located the day after her disappearance, with signs of a suggested struggle. This is too much, guys. This is too much. So, on top of that, digital forensics, including phone records, shows Butt's movements and searches related to abortions around the time that Naziah went missing. Butts was bound over for trial after preliminary examination where numerous witnesses, including family members and digital forensic experts, testified. The judge described Butts as a monster for his actions, believing he in fact had killed Naziah to cover up her pregnancy. Naziah's family has been actively involved in expressing frustration over the initial handling by the school officials hoping for justice. They've also highlighted systematic failures, particularly within child protective services and school oversight, which might have prevented a tragedy if addressed earlier. As of the latest updates, Naziah's body has not been found, but the case proceeded to trial based on overwhelming evidence of her murder by Butts. And then that's just too much. And when you look at the text messages between them, because the text messages are actually online, these were some pretty rated R text messages. You know what I mean? This was something that you should not be saying to a minor. It's absolutely disgusting to even to read this. It's sick. And the fact that, you know, he got kids with the auntie. I think they said that it was going on the internet that he has kids with her auntie, which is crazy because then the auntie would have had to known about his registry, right? I mean, you would think that, right? Because once an offender, I believe that you have to register, you have to have a home that you register at. Is that correct? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Is that something that you have to do? Like, do you have to register? You know, like there was absolutely no reason for him to ever be trusted around a child, or I would even say a female, just in general, based off of everything that he has been charged in. And they said that he even served 10 years in prison already. Already. Where is the accountability? Like, what are the checks and balances for people like this when they have committed such crimes when they're released? I feel like there should be checks and balances. That's just me. Like, it's just overwhelming evidence of failure in our system. Like, why was he out of jail? You know, how did this happen? It's just too much. Like, the system is supposed to be designed to protect our children, and it absolutely failed Nazaya. Like, reports from her family about Butt's inappropriate behavior was allegedly ignored by Child Protective Services. It was just so many things. So many things. So many things. I don't know. This is a heartbreaker. So I pray that the family gets justice. I hope that the family finds healing. And I hope that she's okay. I hope that there's a silver lining in this situation, and maybe they find her. Um, but this is ridiculous. I don't know, guys. And there's also rumors that previously he had, in fact, given a 4-year-old a STD. So that's going around too. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this topic now in the comments below. How do you feel about it? Do you feel like Child Protective Services did drop the ball and the school system did drop the ball? I know I do. I feel like they dropped the ball for so many different reasons, so many different things. Um, until next time, guys. Peace.